EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. A moment ago, through a shower of pyrotechnics, it was the hometown Broncos taking the field as they get set to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. To return it, here's Deontay Spencer. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
On the return, the Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry here for Phillip Lindsay. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On first down, Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Locke. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. 12 yards there and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory right at the 40. A run with Lindsay out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Throwing on 2nd down. Locke. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Locke going to try and throw on 3rd down. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
1st and 10 at the...
I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 14. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Lindsay. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 1.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run with Lindsay. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Phillip Lindsay, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos have taken the early lead. Looking sharp on that first drive. These guys, of course, coming off back-to-back victories. And you see that kind of advancing into this game, don't you?
You certainly do. And when you have a team that doesn't get too full of itself, even though they've won 2 games in a row, you get the end result that we saw there. That nice opening drive because they're sharp, they're focused, and they're locked into everything that they're doing.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And it's no good. He misses the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Jerry Jeudy, 81 yards. And the Broncos able to show off their quick strike ability. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Makes the score Broncos 14, Dolphins 6.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Run there by Matt Breida, and he spent the early part of his career in San Francisco sharing the backfield and sharing the ball. What you really want with him, open space and make sure he's touching it, because he can take it from 0 to the end zone in a very short amount of time.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Out of bounds at the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. 30.
Don't worry about it, baby. I ain't worried about it. Let's go.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 15 now. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. On play action, here's Tua. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
Bruce Hill on the tackle. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd.
A quick throw outside by Locke. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a 1st down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
18-yard line.
Locke working out of the gun. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Shotgun snap and a give to Lindsey. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line. That's the end of the first.
An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
6.
Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll run here with Freeman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense. A little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They look to throw. It's Locke finding the open man, and that's Tim Patrick. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Locke. Dancing to his left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there, because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction.
And Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Emmanuel Ogbah able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. So 3rd and long now for Locke and the Broncos following the sack. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Emmanuel Ogbah in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. Jakeem Grant back deep for Miami. He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. J.J. Nelson, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Lets it go for Nelson. He's got a man, complete. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10.
It's a gain of 30.
Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Tua. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. They'll get this out wide. It's Nelson with it. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. There's still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
Miami.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Max 4-2, Max 4-2. Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. Max 4-2, Max 4-2.
Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
2nd down.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
3rd down.
The scoreboard tells a story for him, a little bit bleak, and while it's not quite desperation time yet, it's definitely getting close, but the defense reads the scoreboard as well. They're going to back up and make them really earn it.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. They'll get 6 on the play, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
For the field goal, a 48-yard attempt.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. They'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brought down by Bryce.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9.
On the carry.
This is first and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Give him 3 on the gain there. Second and goal.
Looks like they're establishing a pretty good pattern here because they've been very heavy in the running game on the last 4 plays.
Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth. So far, 4 plays in this drive, all 4 on the ground. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Breida. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave them with a 4th and goal. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
He'll let this go deep for Sutton. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for Cortland Sutton. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Lock. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
Looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Lets it go for Nelson. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. J.J. Nelson, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Oh, he'll air this one deep for That's caught at the 25.
You gotta love it, baby. Give me some more.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Jeudy. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Teams always want to send messages. I think that was quite a statement there to start the third quarter.
Yeah, less than a minute in. Already that quick, long strike. They are setting the tone for the second half. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
They run with Breida. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield. He was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Play action. Now it's Tua. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
Complete.
9 yards on the play and a first down.
Gain of 9 yards.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Justin Simmons. He's at the 30. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Make it back-to-back weeks now with a pick 6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick 6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on off.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. J.J. Nelson with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to draw a bit closer.
His kick is good.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. Block now on 1st down. He's got Jake Butt as tight end. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the 31.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On 2nd down, it's Lindsey, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
I know people see Phillip Lindsay's role in Denver changing a bit with the arrival of Melvin Gordon, but I think Gordon's going to be more of an enhancement for Lindsay. Maybe he won't carry it as often, but now he'll be much more effective as a two-headed monster in the backfield. Both of them can run it inside, get to the perimeter, and catch the ball in the backfield and move the sticks.
Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down. Lock on the give. It's Lindsey. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Lock. And that is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football.
Their own 18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game. 2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver. He's going to try and go deep again. And got his man complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, 82 yards. And the Dolphins have got it back to a 1-score game. Well, he's used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy, who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff for Lindsey. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
On the stop. That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw it is Locke. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. Locke and Sutton on the connection there for a Denver first down. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Lindsey. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
33.
On 2nd and 9, Locke. And that'll be incomplete.
Pass. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Locke. He'll get this one to Patrick. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go back to the ground now with Lindsey. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory.
On the carry.
A gain of 3, 2nd down. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4.
Line 36. Line 36. He's scared. Watch 36. 36 the mic. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Let him know. Line 36.
Operating from the gun. Locke escaping the pressure right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. There he goes left side. And this is brought all the way back. A fumble recovery and taken to the house for a Miami touchdown. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They run it with Breida, and he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they've upped their lead to 3.
38.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. But the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Here's Locke to throw. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. So they had the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Locke. A little check down to Lindsey. And this will not get close to the 1st down marker as he's brought down at the 26. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Locke to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 46. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
The crowd's not doing that O-line any favors.
Home field advantage is really kicking in, making it very difficult for them to hear the snap count.
A false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Out of the shotgun, Breida, and he'll get 3 down to the 34-yard line.
Matt Breida on the count.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
2nd and 12.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. Now the Broncos going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
He was looking for the rookie Jerry Jeudy there. And it's 2nd down.
20-yard line.
Okay, ready? Zoom, fellas, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. So don't say nothing. Yep.
Throwing again. Locke. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 35.
Oh, boy, you ain't got no feet.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the fourth quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
And the Dolphins
looking to pass. Tua. That'll be complete to Breida. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Gain of 11 on the play.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. On play action, here's Tua. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
A.J. Boye on the coverage.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Oh, hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Broncos will take over on downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On the keeper. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 39-yard line.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. 60 outlaw. It's going to be a long day. Let's go.
The win for the Broncos seemingly assured. They go down to a knee.
It's a loss of a yard, bringing up 3rd and 12.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
44's Mike. Check.
Locke, he's set to take a knee, and that should do it for this ball game.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Broncos, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down.